Hi, my name is Danielle Dean. I am the wellness teacher here at Lynch Elementary School in Winchester, Massachusetts.
And hi, I'm Jan O'Keefe, and I'm a teaching assistant here at Lynch also, and I will be 66 in June.
You don't look a day over 21, Jan.
Thanks.
All right, so the purpose of today's interview is to kind of just get to know how much you are physically active, why it's important to you, what you do to be physically active and to stay physically active, and just get to know a little bit more about what you do outside of school. My first question to you is, why do you stay physically active?
Well, I do because I like to maintain my weight. I feel like I'm at a really good weight now, and I want to be healthy. So I try to watch what I eat and try to exercise at least 4 to 5 days a week. It's important to me because I know that when I'm exercising and eating right, I feel better. My body feels better.
Yeah, and sometimes it's a little personal time
Right.
to get away from everything.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely. And when did you notice that you really started an exercise pattern?
Probably not until I was 20, in my maybe middle 20s. I started doing water aerobics, which I absolutely love because I love to swim. And then I did step aerobics, and then I did that for about 2 years, and then I taught for 3 years, and I run. I live near a pond, and if you run the whole pond, it's 2 miles, so I run, and I try to do that in the good weather, probably 4 to 5 days a week. I also camp, so I love to hike, and we are on a pond, and I swim when the weather is nice, so I love being in the water.
As you grew up through middle school and high school, did you participate in any sports, whether it was individual sports or team sports?
Yes, I actually did. In school, I did basketball, I did soccer, I skied. I skied on the weekends with my dad. Other than that, for school sports, no, it was just those two.
And as you've gotten older, have you found what were the reasons behind you like kind of disconnecting from those? Do you still ski? Do you ever play basketball? Do you still dance? Or I know you said you swim.
Yeah, I still swim. I swim obviously in the summer. Mostly I run and I walk. Basketball I'll play a little bit with my nephew. Soccer, well, I chase the grandchildren around. Does that count?
Yeah.
I do a lot with them. We do, we bike with the grandchildren. So.
Yeah, so you find
it's more active.
It's more now passing it on to the younger generation.
Right.
Still staying active
Right.
in that way, but
Right.
no, you don't find yourself in leagues or anything.
No.
Or more
No.
individual based.
No.
How would you say physical activity has changed your life?
Well, as a young teenager, I was quite chunky, so moving around helped. I started eating better, and I think as I got older, I realized it was more important to exercise and keep yourself healthy. So I love to run. I love being outside. I would rather be outside exercising than in a building. Like I said, I did do aerobics, and that was okay, but it's just, I feel better. I think I have more energy. I sleep better at night if I walk or run. So I just feel overall, you need to do something with your body to stay healthy.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I mean, obviously, as a PE teacher, I'm always promoting that and trying to teach my students, the importance of living a healthy, physically active lifestyle.
Well, if you don't move your body, then your body gets stiff. And as we get older, obviously things happen to your bones, and people are having their hips replaced, their knees replaced. But if you keep active, I feel like your body is not going to shut down as quickly as if you just sit and do nothing. I feel like get up and move. I feel that way.
Would you say that you ever find yourself going to classes or to an actual fitness center?
No, I don't normally do that. I'm more of outside.
Just because of your interest, or?
Yeah, my interest is more being outside.
Yeah.
Being physical outside.
And actually physically doing something rather
Right,
than just a
right,
repetitive motion.
Right.
Amongst your peer and friend group, families and friends of people your age, do you find that you are more active, kind of in the middle, less active?
I
How do you
actually
think you
think
fall?
I'm more active than some of my friends.
Because of the health that you're in, you're physically able to do more because of the want or the will, the time.
I think for me, it's my body's in pretty good shape for my age. I have a couple of friends that have had hip replacements and knee replacements, so for them to run a marathon is probably not something they would do. I have a couple of friends that do go to the gym. I'm not sure how often they go, but they try to go. I just feel like for me, the way to go is outside, and be active outside.
What would you recommend for people who are your age who may not be as physically fit as you are? What would some of your recommendations? I know you said like getting outside. Do you have any specific examples of some great activities that people could do to move more? Maybe if they're less mobile, for example, like a hip replacement, something less strenuous.
Golfing, because you can take a cart. Walking. Swimming actually is very good for your body, even if you have knees or hip issues. Let me see. Even if you're at a mall, walking through the mall is exercise.
Yeah, absolutely, and being able to slowly rebuild those muscles if it is
Right.
something like a hip replacement or a knee replacement or whatnot. So you said you're a big outdoors person. What about when in the winter, when there's snow outside and you can't get outside as much as you want to? What do you do to stay active during that time?
I have a treadmill, and I try to do that for half an hour, 4 days a week. And I also have a medicine ball. Haven't mastered that, but
It's a start.
I try doing exercises on the wall.
Do you ever do anything like snowshoeing or any other outdoor activities during the winter?
Does building a snowman with the grandchildren count?
Absolutely. Rolling those balls, the snowballs, they get
There you
really
go.
heavy. There you
They
go.
do.
Yeah, running in the snow, even walking in the snow.
And
It's like water.
actually, I don't live far from the school, so I walk to school on many days. to
Even
try
in
to
the
get
snow.
Yes, I do, because there's a path through
Wow.
from here to my home. So
Good for you.
yeah, and I'm outside, so that's what I like to do. There's not a lot of options for me in the winter other than the treadmill and the ball. But then again, you can go to the mall and walk around. It gives you some exercise.
Right. Well,
And the middle school offers time for you to walk the tracks, so we've done that also in the winter.
and you said you're a full-time grandmother on the side,
I
so
am
that running
busy,
around
busy.
after the little ones, that's exercise in itself. Up, down.
Up, down,
Left, right.
up the stairs, down the stairs.
Awesome. Good.
Try to stay healthy, try to stay fit and active.
Well, I mean, it's a good, model for your grandchildren going forward. So.
Oh, I hope so.
Well, thank you so much for taking the time to meet with me. There's nothing like some after-school Jan time. But is there anything else you'd like to add, that I didn't ask, that you'd like to say as far as, staying physically active and healthy and aging?
I just think it's really very important to keep moving. You have to keep yourself busy, your body moving, and that helps your mind also.
Yeah, it's just as much mental as it is physical.
It is. You're right.
Well, I appreciate you taking the time.
Well, thanks
to,
for asking me.
to stay and talk with me. So,
You know what I always say?
what's that?
Use it or lose it.
Use it or lose it. I'm gonna have to keep that one in mind. It's unrealistic.
Give her an A. She's great.
Yeah, Bobby.
Oh, maybe a B plus. All
Okay.
right.
And that's a wrap.